Okay, here's one for you. Why was the snowman rummaging through the pile of carrots? Because he was picking his nose. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I have a new smoothie recipe for you. This is my carrot cake smoothie. Took me a little while to perfect this one, so I hope you get a chance to try it and enjoy it. So the smoothie is gonna seem like it has a lot of calories, but realize that this is meant for 2 servings. You can drink the whole thing. It's actually a really good smoothie if it's like a post-workout shake and you're really trying to bulk. But to be honest, if you're being really calorie conscious, you probably wanna cut this in half into 2 servings. Also, most of the ingredients here, it's kind of loosey-goosey as far as the proportions are concerned. You really don't have to get things exact. I might say you need a teaspoon of this or a tablespoon of that, but to be perfectly honest, eyeballing it is just fine. So, of course, in our carrot cake smoothie, we're going to need carrots. I personally hate carrots when they're raw. I mean, I cannot... I mean, raw carrots just make me want to gag. Raw carrots are just like... Something you're going to want to do is roast those carrots so that way they get that caramelly type roasted taste as opposed to that raw carrot taste. You want to drink something that tastes like a dessert, not a salad. So I roasted my carrots, chopped them, and then I froze them. Okay, so that's going to be 2 cups of frozen roasted carrots. And of course I'm going to want about 2 cups of greens. Just get those greens in there. These dessert smoothie recipes are a great way of sneaking in things like spinach or baby kale or chard or things that you might not normally like because it just blends right in with the smoothness of the sweet flavors. And honestly, you probably won't even notice it's in there. Next up, I'm gonna add about 2 cups of nut milk. You can use any form of milk that you like. And of course, you can add more as needed if necessary. To add a little extra sweetness, I'm going to add a tablespoon of molasses. If you do not have molasses, you may use maple syrup in its place, or you can use actually a combination of both. That might be really good to try. When you pour in things like molasses and maple syrup, try to get it in the middle so that way it doesn't stick to the sides, especially when it's molasses. Molasses really likes to cling to the side of the container when it hits that. And good luck getting that off the spoon. God, you move like molasses. You're so slow. Whoa, that is sweet. Now, I'm going to add the maple syrup as well, just because I like that flavor in there. Just about a bloop. Bloop. And then I'm going to add a bloop of ginger. Now, the ginger I'm using is my favorite from the store. It is a ground ginger puree. Love this stuff. This stuff is great in everything from smoothies to stir fries to you name it. Any place you like to taste ginger, here it is. For spices, I'm going to add cinnamon and nutmeg. You can add about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of each. Again, I personally just prefer to just shake it in. It really doesn't matter. The flavors just kind of come together naturally, as long as you don't overdo it and put way too much. Okay, you're also going to add some vanilla extract. I'm using a vanilla protein powder today, so that's enough vanilla for me. But if you're using a plain protein powder, then you might want to add some vanilla extract to give it that more of a pastry type taste. Now I'm going to wait before adding my protein powder because, like I've mentioned in my other videos, I tend to add my dry ingredients last because it helps prevent. That's right, cue the... Okay, so I can't decide which one I want to use. You can use either walnuts or walnut butter, or you can also use cashew butter or any nut butter except for peanut butter to help give it that, that more pastry-like taste as well. If you like your smoothie smooth, then I recommend using a nut butter. If you don't mind a little bit of chunkiness, then the walnuts might be your way to go. So I'm actually going to choose to use the cashew butter. I'm going to use about 1 tablespoon of that. And actually, I'm going to save my walnuts and sprinkle them on top at the end. I know, right? It's so fancy. And 2. Okay, yeah, I said 1 tablespoon. I lied. What am I going to say? I love nut butter. Delicious. You know, sometimes I just, before bed, I just take a few tablespoons just because it's like dessert to me. so freaking good. So I keep stopping and restarting my camera. That's why all of a sudden you might notice that my ingredients, the caps keep going back on magically and things keep rearranging and moving themselves around. It's kind of like the whole Bewitched effect. So most carrot cakes have frosting, cream cheese frosting. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of veggie cream cheese. Kate Hill is not my usual brand because honestly it's really expensive, but this one was on sale, so I'm going to indulge with this one today. This is so convincingly cream cheese. Honestly, I don't know how you can tell the difference. So this next ingredient is kind of flexible. You can use something else to sweeten your smoothie if you don't like them. So I don't really care for dates that much because, well, honestly, they kind of look like cockroaches to me. Yeah, that's right. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong and that these do not look like little cockroaches. Any case, you're gonna take about 3 or 4 dates, and put those in there. Cucaracha, cucaracha, da 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 da. Wait, is that appropriating culture? Or am I appropriating cockroaches? Oh wait, what's that dance from Hairspray? The roach? Alright, so it looks like I'm ready for my first blend. Remember, I'm saving the protein powder for afterwards, so I'm going to mix this for about a minute to a minute and a half, and then I'll do the protein powder for the last 30 seconds. Alright, we got that first initial blend. That's at that protein powder. Let's see if I can get this in there without getting it absolutely everywhere this time. Oh man, I really have to plan this out better. Alright, I think we did pretty good. In we go. Okay, 30 more seconds. So you might be wondering, Frank, why do you speed up your recording every time you dance? And the answer is simple yet obvious. I'm not that good of a dancer, but anyone who speeds up their dancing all of a sudden looks like they're much better of a dancer. So if you really want to know what I look like dancing behind here, feel free to slow it down. Okay, let's give this a taste. This is so yummy and thick. This is actually probably more of a smoothie bowl. Let's give it a try. Like I said, it's more of a smoothie bowl. I gotta wipe my face, hold on. Okay, let's try that again. So basically, this came out really nice and thick. This would make an amazing smoothie bowl. So because this would make an amazing smoothie bowl, instead of having dessert, have this next time. The consistency is really thick. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty solid. I mean, perfect for a smoothie bowl. Yeah, put this in a bowl. Put some walnuts and raisins, maybe some coconut and pineapple on top, and you've got yourself a class act gourmet dessert. I mean, this tastes so much like carrot cake, I can't say anything to convince you other than try this and tell me in the comments how much this tastes like carrot cake. So I do hope you get a chance to try this, and if you do, please make sure that you let me know in the comments. If you have any other ideas or suggestions to improve it, then I'm open to those as well. If you like this video, please feel free to hit that like button, and if you keep forgetting to subscribe, here's a friendly reminder to subscribe. Come on, you can do it right now. Do it right now. Okay, in all seriousness, if you like my video so far, then please, by all means, please subscribe. Remember, subscribing not only supports my channel, but encourages me to make more fun videos for you in the future. Okay, so at this point, I am going to dress this up for my thumbnail, and I will see you all in just a little bit. I mean, look at this thing. How does this not look like a cockroach? I mean, it's disgusting. It's like, it looks like its little legs. I mean, if you don't believe, especially when you smush it, oh. I mean, this is almost as bad as eating the raw carrot. Yeah, don't forget that part. The roasted carrots taste way better than raw carrot in this smoothie. So, Very, very, very key tip.